Sagittarius, welcome back to the Vintage Gems. Some flippers going on. We ain't did nothing yet. Welcome back to the Vintage Gems. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Getting out the reading for. I got some excited energy, boys. Ready to jump out. Getting out the reading for. And I see victory coming already. October 29th through. Dang, y'all. What's going on, Sagittarius? Clarity, victory. I can't even shuffle the cards. Through the 4th, all right? 29th through the 4th. The Rider deck is talking to me for my Sagittarius. Come on, let's get it out. They got a message for y'all. Boy, y'all are excited or something because you must be feeling pretty good. There it is. Justice. This is why y'all feeling all jumpy and great. I mean, there's excitement coming out the deck. There's excitement. Let's see what's going on here, Sagittarius. I'll do the reversals in this deck, so I will leave it. But justice definitely at bottom, balancing the scales in some areas. Some fairness where there was no fairness. There was a change of perception. You changed your mind on something. You hung upside down to see it differently. You had to see it for what it was. And I think you figured it out. That you wanted some equal give and take. Some reciprocity right here. You felt deserving of some emotional fulfillment. Because there was no balance. And now you're finally getting that balance. Wow, that came out at the bottom of the deck maybe. You saw this a little bit differently and you saw... Here is this hangman. You didn't like what you saw when you saw it from a different angle. You saw you getting done maybe a little bit wrong. So you decided to go ahead as the Knight of Cups with a new offer. The new offer of emotional fulfillment. Because you're tired of disappointments and letdowns here. You were tired of it. You couldn't understand it. 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Swords, I'm sorry, in reverse. You couldn't understand it. Couldn't understand it. But this is where your willpower came in, Sagittarius, for you to understand why maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but why it was necessary to go, as they say, you're playing God plan. Sometimes we don't see the bigger picture. And if it's not in our best interest, what God is going to give you that? What creator would you want to give you that? So it's pulling out from a different perspective to say, hey, I know it looks like, you were getting done wrong and injustice was done, but actually the scales were being balanced because what you wanted was not balanced for you. And so the heavens does what the heavens does. And now the situation you are seeing, I feel like you're seeing differently why you would want to use your willpower to work with something that's going to actually be fulfilling for you, as you see him holding that world in his hand. This is like the world card, the completion, the cycle completion. So it does you no good to waste your power, waste your energy, putting it into something that's not going to bring you fulfillment at the end of it anyway. It's basically wasted energy. So here's where you decide to devote your power into working with something that's going to be fulfilling for you. That's your willpower right there. Working with someone else though, working it out, or working together with someone differently than you thought, that's going to actually end up bringing you emotional fulfillment. Bottom row was Page of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and Page of Swords in reverse. And I feel like all these are in reverse because somebody was coming at you as the page, and that was the bad offer. Like that was what made you have feelings of emotional letdowns, is because this page, it's only a page, was coming at you with an offer, but it wasn't a great offer because, number one, it was an immature page leading with a wand. Ladies, you can figure that one out. Page leading with the wand instead of leading with the cup of emotions. This would have been the person that was leading with the wand, and that wasn't giving you emotional fulfillment. They weren't offering you any type of reciprocity, any give and take, any commitment. They were just offering you a wand. And so you turned that down. Eventually, that situation had to play out because there was no justice in that. There was no balance in that. And it is balancing back out that type of situation there, because it did right up under that cause you a whole lot of sleepless nights worried about that situation in the past. So now we're looking for reciprocity here, Sagittarius. And what is moving forward energy? Yeah, we were holding on to something, holding on tight. We were holding on. So now what is the new energy? The new energy that Sagittarius is moving on. Well, there's a new choice to be made here, Sagittarius, in regards to love. And this is a soulmate type of connection here. There's a new option here for you. Ooh, and it's the Emperor with the Devil. Now hold on a second, Sagittarius, because this can go two ways. This could be this person coming back towards you with this wand again, trying to act like it's a cup now. Only you will know if that transition is real. You feel it in your heart. If they were coming towards you like this all the time, very arrogant, look how you dressed, leading with that wand. He's confident because he knows the power of his wand. There's a difference on this knight in shining armor, and you will know the difference if they're coming at you with a wand or they're coming at you with a real cup. Then you will know whether or not that's the Emperor to your Empress, or if that's just devil energy again trying to tempt you and back into that situation. So with that devil card coming out with that Empress, I'm going to let you know there's a strong possibility that the wrong one can come back towards you again. Saying there will be reciprocity, offering gifts of love, and I figured it out and this is what I want. That decision and that choice is yours at that moment. Is this a soulmate connection, or is this the devil in disguise? Because you see the same two lovers can easily be fooled into thinking that somebody is that good lover over there, and they're the devil and change you to somebody that you can't get rid of because you fell in love with a wand. Devil went away for a while and he's been popping out today. Inner work here was in reverse. This is about the inner work that you do to yourself, the strength that you give yourself to understand what's good and what's bad for you. And at that point, this is you knowing the difference between the two. So the inner work we do to ourselves so that we can understand how not to get caught up in this. When you're a strong person on the inside, you don't get fooled by the wand. Can't fool anybody with sexual energy, tempt anybody with sexual energy when that person is a strong person on the inside. So building yourself up strong on the inside allows you to recognize the difference between a good connection and a bad connection. This is the difference. You chained and held to this person, but this is a heavenly connection right here. But it's tricky. It's tricky. How do you know when they come acting like they're the knight in shining armor? You'll know. You'll know in your soul if there's balance, if there's an equal give and take. If you are not left in negative energy constantly feeling stuck, then you'll know the difference. Right now, the Hermit card is out letting me know it's still time for inner work to be going on. Because this is what gets done during hermit mode. Inner work. And you block out everybody else. Your back is turned to everybody else, and you're just working on you. Building up your pinnacles, working on you. Trying to find the higher vibration for yourself. And the Knight of Wands comes out. This is a process, Sagittarius. It's not an overnight thing. This is a process of, a length of time that I'm seeing across this. This is a length of time that this has been through a situation that you were holding on to. So that situation took time to build, develop, and then eventually grow toxic, and then eventually show you the signs to let go. And past those signs, you continue to stay. This is one of those type of situations to where it turned into devil energy type of situation. But the foundation of it had to be rocked, had to be changed, which probably occurred over these moons. And so, at the end of it, I got accumulation with the star in reverse. You bring to yourself what you put out there. So if you put out there that you still are desiring this relationship, it's going to come right back. It's going to come back right back and present itself all wrong again. And at that point, you are deciding whether or not you're going to heal yourself or not, or go back down that same road. Pretty much what it boiled down to for me. Juggling between whether or not to stay in this stressful type of conflicted situation or to finally let it go. Because it looks like it's trying to come back towards you, Sag. And if it's not good for you, don't go back toward it. Don't let the devil back in. It's playing with your mind here with this 7 of Swords. 5 of Swords is fear. He's got 5 of them in his hand. And the reason this person can get to you is probably fear. They know how to get to you mentally. And it does. Here's that card, causing you a whole lot of sleepless nights, offering you a page, offering you that weak pentacle right there. There's no stability in that. No stability there. It's a very weak offer. That's why I came out with that devil, y'all. Don't get fooled into thinking the devil is the emperor. Do not get fooled into thinking the devil is the emperor. They letting you know this week. It might come at you like this. It might come at you like this. Showing up like, hey, I'm a good guy. I'm a good girl, I'm good for you. And the devil is over there telling you he's out. He's out. And I see a weak offer. I see a page of pentacles. I saw a page of wands. And those to me are weak offers. Weak offers. Want the Knight of Cups. And you're looking for emotional fulfillment here. Supreme emotional fulfillment here. You're happily ever after. Do not let the devil come in and fool you into thinking they are your happily ever after. Make sure the person is balanced for you and has an equal give and take in the relationship. They can do is holding on to third-party situations and stuff, not moving. That 3 of Wands type of energy. It's foundational breaks right here. Sometimes there needs to be a foundational break here, but there's no movement with that Chariot in reverse to me. This is a moment to be careful because you can end up with your heart broken. So this is inner strength here. Hey. This is inner strength here, Sagittarius. Learning to be strong through these heartbreak situations because, like I said, if you do that inner work, if you are strong inside of yourself, then nothing anybody else does on the side of you, whether you care about that person or not, it does not remove you off your throne. You are still the same type of energy, no matter if this person is loving towards you or hateful towards you. you are still strengthened inside of yourself. This is why you do the inner work first, because then no one can affect you. Whether they offer you a cup or not, you're still inwardly strong. And that's what I feel like that Nine of Wands is. This is that need to be inwardly strong here through the process of waiting on love sometimes, or being disappointed in love. We're waiting on this. We're waiting on this. And if the person that we thought that was in this wonderful lover's card, my lover's card, if we thought this was the divine soulmate connection person here and it didn't work out, doesn't mean we're going to come off our throne and get mad about it to the point where we hold on and try to force it. It's not going to turn them into this Ten of Cups moment, because if they were the devil's side, then they will stay the devil's side. If they were the good, meant to be lover, then they are that person. But you'll know by the energy that they give you. And if the energy of the past has always been causing you to be in your head, causing you mental heartbreak, causing you to have to doubt yourself, causing you to have to go find your strength again every time they disappointed you, then no, that was this. That wasn't the wonderful love heaven sent. That's the one that keeps you blocked and away from the wonderful love, because you're confused, stuck with this person or this situation. Doesn't have to be a relationship. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. So job, apply it as it resonates, but it is coming out of lover situation across the spread. These two cards really at the end of the day say it all. And it's about you being strong enough to, number one, wait. If this is what you're desiring, wait for the true love instead of trying to just take whatever comes because we want it right now. Wait on your Ten of Cups, because you deserve your ultimate happily ever after, and you deserve it. As that Justice card was the theme as well. You deserve balance and you deserve fairness in a relationship. And what was going on before was not balanced and fair, just why it was emotionally not fulfilling for you. And now something new possibly can be coming, but it cannot until you let go of the old. So if we let go of the old, something new can come in. If you're still holding on to the old, then there's no room for the new. So you do have to keep that in mind. Holding on to both just to see how it's going to play out doesn't really bring in the new. It really doesn't. But that is your read, Sagittarius. I do want to pull a soulful woman to close out for you. No, too much going on. Let's pull the soulful woman, my Sagittarius, for this week. There it is for you. Service as co-creation. So my service, no matter how great or small, is a conscious act of co-creation with the world. And that is so true. Like these situations here, we create these situations. We create them. This is not God sticking us with someone and we got nobody, but we choose who we want to give our energy to. And we know whether or not the situation is good or bad by how we're feeling. So this is all your power as a co-creator, as it's saying. The choices we make are our creation. So your service, no matter how great or small, is a conscious act, meaning you knew what you were doing when you chose to be with this person. And if they were no good, then you know what you're doing when you're staying, and you know it's cause and effect, basically, cause and effect. Be responsible for your co-creation and make sure you are creating something that's going to be happy and fulfilling for you versus creating something that you're going to have to find your way out of later. Create your happy life. Create it. But do so understanding you might have to change your perception at times on what's in your own best interest, because the point of it is for you to be happy, and your creator is not going to assist you by allowing you to go down a path that's just not meant for you. Sees it's the devil. It's not going to encourage you to continue that path. Got free will to do so, but it's not going to encourage you to. All right. So strength, I think, and understanding coming to you across this week, Sagittarius. That was your reading. If you need to book a personal, all below in the description box. Thanks for checking in. Till next time.